Beloved ones, it is time to live a life of endless joy. It is time to live the daily miracle. To find the living Spirit I am singing to you in everything, and to see everything as my face before you, and every heart as your own. Come, this door is open, the bridge is made. Thanks to you who have taken your deepest heart and your earthly experience and our communion, my presence in your life, and braided it together into a doorway to ecstasy, into a bridge to the real, to love. And as you walk upon this bridge, reaching these states of ecstasy, you bring all humanity with you, for you set the magnetic field. You become the entraining heart. You become the miracle of love yourselves, and in you and through you comes freedom for the world. The most expedient way to do this, the most effortless, the most perfect, is to open your precious heart and let your heart become the conduit for your experience. Not only your instrument of perception, but the vibration of love in which you live. This will tune in for you a new life in the new world that we are building. And this is why your heart is the single eye of the living Spirit. It is the truth of you. It is your center. It is your vehicle. It is your attunement with the real. It is the force of unity that shows you the truth of all life as love through the experience of your present moment, the living now. And when you truly open your heart and you let the beam of your heart reach everything, to show you what it is to bring to you the blending, to open for you the communion with God, which means communion with all life everywhere, you'll be living with heart perception and living the vibration of love. The heart sees everything truly as I see all. Thus, as your heart sees the world, it shows you the world that love made, not the world of the ego, and not the world of the little mind at all. When your heart shows you the world, and is the instrument through which you live, every moment is the eternal present. Everything is beautiful. Shining through the illusion of physicality is the glory of love, radiant in its splendor. And suddenly the world is the world that reflects the heart of God that you are. The world is freed from its shackles, freed from the dream of separation, and thus from the little mind, the ego, which is separation's tool. As long as you see the world through the two eyes of the ego mind, it will always be the roller coaster of duality experience. It will never be the ecstasy you are. But rather than seeking to still the mind, I call you to make the simple shift into the heart. In that shift that changes everything come all the gifts of the awakened heart, including the endless conscious experience of eternal love and grace that makes everything brand new, sparkling, pure, and perfect, renewed in the endless fountain of life that is present here now. The heart encompasses all. It brings you freedom from the ego, that brings you freedom from the incessant thoughts that build the world of duality, filled with perception of pain and difficulty. Not only does it free you, but it frees all. The moment the true heart I am as you embraces the world wholly, all that is loved is instantly transformed, released from the things that have bound it, that it too might spread the wings of spirit and fly free. It is true that you cannot be free of anything that you have not loved, anything at all. This is a deeply important understanding. But you do not love through the ego mind. You cannot transform anything from the level of the problem. So to use thoughts and effort to free yourself from old heart's belief, from the perception of the world that the ego made, cannot ever work. Yet so much of your inner work has been focused there on understanding old patterns and why you do things, understanding why you have drawn the reflections that you have before you. Until you can love these things purely, they cannot be released. They can only be loved truly from the level of the real heart that you are. This is open for you when you make the choice to live through your heart. Then you can love the world without any ego judgment or attachment, without any old world vibrational realities impinging upon you at all. With one heart opening, the whole of life on earth can be embraced, truly loved, transformed, and free. and you can step into a world filled with grace, washed in my presence, wholly alive, a hologram of the I Am, radiant and shining to you and through you in all things. Also, in that decision to open your heart and to shift to the heart for everything, consciousness is freed, just as easily to spread its wings into the cosmos. For the consciousness that you truly are meant to experience is the consciousness of the heart of all I Am, not the other way around. In other words, the heart must come first, for it is the heart that blesses all humanity. It is the heart that brings you present as the Christ, which is simply another word used to express the living heart of all that is. Every moment becomes your splendor with light, for light and love are truly one thing. Light and love are the masculine and feminine ever united in the cosmic dance. Therefore, the moment the heart is opened, light is there. You are meant to be the conduit of freedom, to be the entraining heart for humankind, to be that which acknowledges the truth of love shining forth from everything on earth. The heart brings you that wholeness, allows you to be that which I am, embracing the world, rather than moving you into a place where you rise into the light, but do not see your precious brothers and sisters. Only the heart can love them all, and love is the only key to transformation, to transforming the world in this dream of pain and suffering into the hologram of perfect love it truly is. You can shine light into the closets of your subconscious and reveal all the patterns that bind you, but until you love those things, you can't transform them. So let the heart and its love be what gives you the power to turn on that light that reveals then what you've already chosen to love, and thus to free. I have spoken to you often of heart perception. Now I am here to tell you that you are ready. You are ready to make this shift into being the awakened heart of love in the world, that all that you feel, see, touch, and recognize, and even those things that are simply part of the consensual dream in which you have participated, as the heart of love I am, you can free them through the power of your passionate and loving embrace, and all the struggle with the ego mind is dissolved in love's presence. The heart sees right through the ego dream and shows you the shining, dancing celebration of beauty that is life as I have made it, ever and always simply present, waiting for you to choose to see it. It is exactly like one of those pictures in which the shift of perception brings a whole new revelation of its reality. So too is the shift of the heart. In one choice, you can open the heart as the doorway to the real world that love creates, coming forth each living now moment as the expression of my continuous love. It is all already available. It is waiting. It is simply waiting for you to embrace it, waiting for your resonance to match the resonance of real love that you are, which will come to you effortlessly when you live life through the heart. Take this moment now to feel my presence. Drink in the love of which you are made. Open up all limited perception and choose proudly to shift into your heart. Breathing into your heart, meet me there and recognize your true home. Feel the moment of creation being born new in the dance of love that you are, in your vast and glorious being. You are the glorious dance of the twin flame as it moves in the living now, to the music of the angels, to the call of love. Let it awaken you proudly and feel your heart blast open to embrace the world, and in the unlimited now moment, extend the field of the heart you are, and let it be the vehicle of your experience of the world, of yourself, of life. Can you feel the dance of vibration as each life you touch speaks its truth into your heart, in that eternal language of unity and giving, of the in-breath and the out-breath of God? Your heart becomes a center that is so sensitive that it vibrates perfectly with the truth of everything that it touches. It is a hologram, and you are the Christ, alive in the center of my being. Everything is yours to embrace. You have chosen to embrace the world, that wrapped in the love of the one who holds the consciousness of the heart of the world, the one great heart known to you as Jeshua and Mary Magdalene. They wrap you in the glory and the truth, ready the moment they are called to show you who you truly are, as the radiant heart of God I am. Breathe in the world, beloved ones. Take it into your heart now and free it. Breathe in your little self, the ego dream, the long lineage of life after life. Breathe it in and let your heart embrace it. And watch as all bindings are released in the power of your presence in the endless now. In the center of the living hologram, frees all from my misperception of separation, of limitation, or of the ego's dream. Once this is your choice and your reality, now love loves and gives through you as you dance upon the bridge of perfect freedom. One hand in the explosion of life I am, and one hand giving to the world. Then you experience the reason that you came to live on earth, to build this bridge. For you see how easily love becomes the bridge of freedom. Beloved ones, the heart can accomplish easily all that for which you have longed, which you have dreamed. All that you have worked for so diligently. It answers every prayer for awakening and brings you an awakening. It leaves none behind. It wraps itself around every human being and washes away the veil that has brought the perception of dissonance. The heart allows you to stand firmly in your chosen life on earth, embracing all, being the key to freedom, living perfectly in the eternal now moment, awash in the rhythm of ecstasy, completely in endless communion with the glory of creation and all brings. This requires nothing. No endless study, no atonement, no figuring out the ego's pattern, no washing away every little thing that anchors you to duality and limitation. The heart transcends it all. From that place of perfect love, it loves all free. And this is the gift that Jesus brought. It was to allow you to make this one choice, and to allow that choice to be so powerful that it encompasses all within the dream instantly and frees it. Everything that you have lived is brought into the realms of perfect love, perfect light and glorious freedom. As you expand in this experience of being the living heart of Christ, you expand your ability to touch everything, to hold it in your heart and to free it. The great heart of twin flame love is brought ever more fully into the world. Everything the heart sees, it sees as it truly is, as a cherished part of this radiant and endless love and life, and frees all instantly. Call on me. Let me be your reminder. Any moment when the ego mind might grab you, might entice you back into the old way of experiencing perceiving light, I will touch you, stir your heart, bring remembrance that you, my dear beloved, can make the shift, the one so powerful. It is an easy choice to live from, to perceive with, and to give as the heart of God that which you truly are. The heart allows you to communicate with everything on the real level of its true being, whether this is another person or the spirit of nature or the precious ones appearing around you as the animals or the great beings who tenderly watch over you. It brings communion with me endlessly. You are freed of the limited perception of being human as you take on the majesty of your being, for you are the miracle of creation itself. You are that through which I love. You are the conduit for all the love that I am in you. It is honored and multiplied. As naturally as you breathe in and out, so too shall you take in and give this love. In that simple awareness of the movement of love I am, you shall find your perfect nurturance, your truth. The truth is a miracle ever being revealed right now, perfectly in your heart. Will you accept it? So be it.